Alrighty, so today we are going to be messing around with an unknown Ragnarok sort of team because I got a request saying that it could be really cool to use Summer Freya, and I actually had somebody else comment the same thing as well, so I definitely wanted to give it a try. The original comment that I saw didn't have like a full team build or anything like that, but the idea behind it is that because the new Melee is blue and he's going to have the highest CC, you should hopefully, fascinate him. He's not going to be able to do as much damage to you. To kind of counter him a little bit, his single target will have to hit Freya. Not 100% sure if it's going to be like the greatest combo ever seen or anything, but I thought it could be kind of interesting nonetheless. Plus we have Ragnarok Diane, who I've not used in quite a while, and she actually gives you a 50% damage cap. So he does have Tarmia Link actually on his melee, which is going to make things a little bit tougher, but if he ends up using triple AoE here with melee, he's actually going to give himself maybe some decent stacks with Hell's passive. Going for a little bit of a shield, which might be kind of troublesome. Okay, he doesn't use the melee card, actually. Okay. I mean, we might be able to just try to kill the rest of the team off. I'm not 100% positive on that. Maybe we go for something like this? I actually don't know. I mean, the shield isn't going to be that crazy. I probably could have still gotten through it, but without Hell stacks on melee, it's definitely going to be a lot worse. Oh, I forgot that takes off debuffs too. I should have used the Hell card first. That was a huge mistake on my part. I have not used this Diane in quite a while, actually. So now he's ranked up. We do have Nanashi buffs on these two, which is good. Not really a good set of cards here. I'm assuming Diane might die. Oh, the damage cap is going to be crazy here. Okay, so that's really good. We have Tarmia Link on her as well. AoE. Ooh, okay. I mean, I don't have good cards in my hand, unfortunately. But, I'm going to go for this, maybe? I don't know. The Merlin debuff is actually kind of messing with me a little bit here. So I'm probably going to lose Diane. Not quite enough damage there. He's still disabled, though, which is good. But I think he's going to cleanse that off and rank up again right here. So no more damage cap is kind of a problem. He does still have a level 3 in hand. I think maybe with a little bit of refinement on like my choices, I might still be... I might be able to make this team work. Ooh, okay, so we popped the... Double AoE does suck, though, because now Hell's dead, and I'm not going to have debuffs, and I'm not going to be able to use those. Yeah, I think having those Hell cards earlier on, or like saving those for melee whenever you use this AoEs, might have been the better play there. The Tarmia Link on him is definitely kind of an issue. I almost want to run like an infect unit, like a Echidna or something. Actually, not bad damage there. I think we were pretty close to being able to make this work on this match. Let's dip out. We'll try to reset. Try to have a better match in the next one. But I do like the idea so far. Actually, not looking too bad. All right, this time we've got a demon team. I could see Esterosa's bracers from the loading. I think we're clear to throw that out regardless. Tarmia Link on Demon King, I assume. Let's go for maybe just double attack onto the melee here. It might, well, it might be better to try to not debuff him so early. Actually, I think we kill here. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, lower CC Demon team is kind of, I mean, I don't want to say easily countered by, like, the unknown team. Like, Hell does help quite a bit, but, I mean, it really depends on their card usage and stuff like that also. So, we'll see maybe how that goes. Okay, uses the AoE. Now Hell's going to be able to put some decent damage on him. We don't have an infect, though, so we'll need to do... I think technically we would need to do, like, what, 3 full damage caps to be able to kill Demon King? Maybe I'll just try to kill off the rest of the team then. Liz in the back is also kind of weird. Actually, I forgot that these actually deal damage, so I think... Oh, he has a revive on, actually, though. I can't remember if this takes off... I can't remember if it takes off buffs first or not. It did not take off. God. I really wish... I really wish that they would... that's unfortunate. Why doesn't that not prioritize anything? Does it just take them off at random? I don't know. That's a little unfortunate, I think. Well, he's ranked up now, so that's really bad. In situations like this, I'd never know whether I should just go ahead and try to kill the teammates, so that way he doesn't have as many cards that he can use, or if I should just try to get rid of him off the board, because, like, I don't know, he's kind of an annoying character in general. The damage cap is actually really nice from the Diane, so I do like that. I am disabled on him, though. Oh my god, and he now has the revive and an ultimate, so that's really great. I love that for me. Let's go for... no, I need to use the single target, I think, at the very least. I guess I'm going to go for something like that. I'm not sure whether to use the level 2 first or the level 1. Oh, okay, this pops the revive on its own, which is great. And then I assume this will still kill. Yeah, okay. Not actually that bad. I underestimate Freya sometimes. I'm not used to using this character all that often, so I feel like I don't know how to gauge how much damage she's going to deal. But I wasn't, like, a huge fan of her when she came out. Like, she's very, like, PvP only, and... I don't know, not one of my, like, go-to characters, I think. Because, I mean, if you have Ghislaine, she kind of does the same thing, but has, like, more utility and, I think, more damage. I could be wrong on that, but, you know, I don't know. Personal preference thing, I think, when it comes down to it. Let's do this. I think if the Elizabeth is the last character left on the field, it's not going to matter that much. Unless we just go ahead and kill with this, which we do, okay. And then this is going to pop the revive, unfortunately. So I'll just go ahead and move on. Still not the greatest plays. Going to have to get used to this team. Alrighty. Okay, so here's a Sins team. Good CC too, so this is a real player. He's already got some True Awakening on these two as well. I guess let's go for... Does he have Tarmiel Link on? He does not. I almost wonder if it would be better to just go for, like, straight damage on melee, because if we can get as much as we can out on him now, maybe. I mean, I don't have the greatest AoE potential here with this team, so leaving him with a little bit of health left. The regen rate right there gives him a bit as well. I don't have a good way to get through Diane, and I don't have good AoEs on this team, so that is going to be a really big problem, I think. That's a lot of damage on her. Not having the Tarmiel Link on her does kind of suck in that regard, so now we lose Diane. We do get a couple of extra cards. He didn't put up the taunt for whatever reason. Why would you not taunt in this scenario? I'm very curious about that, because, like, I mean, you know that I'm going to go for your melee. Why would you not? I don't know. Kind of odd. Maybe he's just going to rely on his Bon and Diane at this point? I don't know. I mean, I was not doing the greatest damage there. Maybe he just didn't think I was going to have the right cards for it. But now I have her ultimate. He can still remove it. Okay, yeah. He did end up drawing an attack card. That's a bit unfortunate, because now Nanashi's going to clog up my hand a little bit. And I'm going to have to feed Diane stacks, because she's the only character that I can attack now. So that is not great either. 2 stacks on her with Hell. I get my ultimate back. Let's do this. That way I can use this delete card if he tries to push for Diane's ultimate or anything. That's not great damage there. I do like, by the way, I obviously have the Hell outfit from the Labyrinth. Really cool looking outfit, actually. It's maybe not as sort of like flashy or like over the top as the other ones are. Like, I feel like the other ones actually changed like quite a bit about the Well, not the character itself, but like I don't know, they're really flashy looking costumes. Whereas this one actually just looks like it kind of fits the character kind of normally, which is a bit odd. But it's still very cool. So let's go for... maybe we can delete an attack card out of hand, draw our ultimate back, and then... I really need to get rid of these Nanashi cards, so maybe I just go for Nanashi's ultimate as well. If he kills Nanashi here, though, we're going to lose a lot of our stats, which is really bad. So there's that. We do disable Nanashi. I'm not really that worried about disabling Nanashi. Well, I guess because I've disabled Nanashi, and he still, of course, has another attack. Nanashi's like not even like a threat to go for now because he's disabled, which he doesn't have buffs anyway, so it's not like it's a really big deal. Yeah, I think the damage potential is the biggest thing holding me back from this team. So, definitely that. Dude, she has like no Hell buffs going on. I guess maybe I push for Hell's ultimate? I don't know. I shouldn't have even used that Nanashi card. I should have just used the Freya card again, but he's going to be able to get the ultimate off anyway. I don't have the way to delete it. Definitely a downside here. I think going up against the Sins melee team, which is way more common than the Demon team, I think. Like, I do see the Demon team from time to time, and I do see a lot of the Sins teams with King instead of Diane, so might not have to worry about the taunt in that regard. But overall, I think that Diane is going to be a really big problem. I don't have any, you know, life steal. Yeah, I'm dead either way. I don't know. The couple of issues with this team, of course, but we'll see if we can. We'll see if we can get a decent game with it. Okay, so here's something I'm maybe a little bit more used to. There's no taunt here, so I might be in a much better position. He does not have Tarmiel Link on his melee, which is very, very good. I guess I'm going to avoid using buffs as much as I can, so that way he's not going to be able to rush his ultimate nearly as fast. So let me just throw that away. We're going to double attack in with the Freya just because we have the type advantage. Should deal some decent damage here. His lifesteal is pretty high, and you know he's got some regen rate, but maybe I don't think he's gonna end up putting on like the AoE or anything for the stacks. So okay, we barely survived that. Whatever his third attack is, though. Okay, AoE with her. So that's going to kill the Diane off. Not the worst, actually. It's kind. I mean, she's kind of like holding things together for like a turn or two, which is, you know, kind of nice. Let me maybe push for ultimate with Hell here, and then I guess we just try to get some more damage out on melee, because I really don't want to leave a whole bunch of debuffs on the team for him to cleanse off and gain more of his orbs, his dark energy. So killing off the Merlin there is pretty good. He only has a debuff on Bon at the moment, so he gains 1 orb, which is good. I have been seeing a lot of people talking about using LR Escanor in the back. I'm not a big fan of that, but the reason why they're doing it is because he has really high CC, which does make some sense. You know, obviously being able to out-CC your opponent is kind of a big deal. So honestly, tanking here is pretty good. He doesn't have all creation or anything yet, so it's not like that was like terribly impressive, but for the most part, that actually wasn't too bad. He doesn't have Tarmiel on the field anymore, so I think we can just throw out these cards and be okay. This ultimate should kill Melee, though, if I had to guess. Okay, yeah, nice. I mean, what? She's 2-6 or 1-6. I can't remember. The increased damage dealt will be kind of nice. Escanor is so tanky. Crazy how tanky he is. And then low stacks on him, so that wasn't like terribly impressive, but it was enough to kill. So, that was an alright win. I think one of the big factors is Diane. If he's going to have a stance Diane, it's going to be really tough for me to beat through it. I guess that kind of does bring up the question, though, should I just use Ghislaine instead? Like, Ghislaine does not have... I don't remember if she has the damage reduction. I know that Freya, like, you do if you're targeted, you deal less damage to Freya. But I don't remember if Ghislaine has that or not, or if it's just the targeting part of the passive that sort of works that way. So, ooh, why did Freyr take so much damage from that? Okay, alright, interesting. Obviously this is an unknown team, so it's not really anything super crazy. We might just skip this one, maybe? Might just skip this one and then head into the next one, see if we can find another melee. Because really, I mean, I actually don't see too many non-melee teams right now. Like, he's definitely kind of like the hype unit right now, of course, which is still, I'm still recording this technically in week 1 of him coming out, so has that going for him for sure. I could double attack with Diane, which he gets through damage caps with Albedo, but I'm going to be deleting buffs off, so that could be kind of nice. I actually don't know if this is going to work out the way that I want to. Okay, actually deleted a good amount of buffs there. Didn't take nearly as much damage as I was expecting. Gets rid of more buffs, so the counters are... Okay, I do like that, dude. Ragnarok Diane is such a cool unit. Very, very close to killing there. Unfortunately, we did not. Dude, gets so many buffs back. Because, I mean, every time we're attacking, we give him an attack-related stats one. Has another taunt, of course. Kills off my Diane, which is bad, because now I don't have a way to remove those buffs. In a very bad spot here, I think. Oh my god, doing a lot of damage to the Freya there as well. I could push for like an ultimate or something, but realistically, I don't know. Because I have to basically attack into the Albedo. Do I just go for this into this? I think maybe I do. Then move this for more ultimate move gauge, because I don't have Nanashi buffs on my Freya, so she's probably gonna die here. So rushing for the ultimate probably wasn't the best in the first place, but that taunt was gonna be really bad. I didn't want to do multiple attacks into that. Of course, he has it again. Type advantage here probably kills me. Not quite, but he has a third attack, which 2 stacks does kill me. Oof, yikes. Yeah, this is, I almost wonder if Ghislaine would be better, because if you run into, you know, other unknown teams, if you run into, any sort of, you know, Dianes or anything like that, you have the chance to disable it and then just go for the big enemy that you want to kill, but yeah, I don't know. Kind of a tough call. Alright, throwing one more in here just out of curiosity's sake. But we do have, like, this is kind of the normal team that I'm kind of used to. I think we could just go for that kind of normal turn 1 setup. I keep pulling an extra Diane card, which, I mean, she's not doing that bad. She also has type advantage, but, you know, with her passive, you're basically only going to be doing really good damage whenever you have buffs or debuffs on the enemy that you can take off. So in that regard, it's maybe not as good. Maybe it would be better to use the Pain card first, put the Hell stack on her, and then use like a Diane card into a Freya card. That way you have another Freya card left over, but I feel like you kind of want to use as many Freya cards as you can, because she's going to be the one doing the best damage to him. I don't know. Because if possible, you don't really want to leave a whole bunch of buffs and stuff like that on the enemy. Let's go for this. I'm fairly confident that we kill here with this. Ooh, that shield actually did way more for him than I thought it was going to. 2 stacks. Level 2, though. Okay, we're chilling. That's at least good. So that's nice. Has good stacks on these characters, so they'll be sort of taking damage and everything. Shouldn't be hard at all to kill the king off. He's not very tanky at all. Bond, on the other hand, is pretty tanky. Bond can be very tanky, actually. So, depending on Bond's card use here, which, ooh, he does have... Okay, the Snipe card didn't do that much. With Nanashi buffs, and we have the damage cap. I think we're chilling there, so... Absolutely just murdering his king with the debuffs here. I think we use this maybe throw this away to kill him, just guaranteed, if the AoE doesn't, which I don't think it will. And then this will add 4 stacks onto Bond. Maybe we can kill him. I'm not 100%. Oh, that is disappointing, unfortunately. Ooh, God. Okay, her damage actually really sucked there. That was not great. Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm actually incredibly surprised. I thought that was going to be not a kill. But, okay. I mean, I definitely like the idea. I do think that Ghislaine would be a little bit better, just for the taunt stuff. Like, you can get rid of the stances and everything, which is very, very, very helpful. And Ghislaine is actually pretty tanky as well. You're still going to be targeting melee because he has the highest CC. Unless I'm thinking about that wrong. I'm pretty sure Ghislaine targets highest CC, and it's not just like a random one, right? So, should still kind of fulfill the same purpose, but with a little bit of added utility. And the Ghislaine cards do hit really hard as well. So I mean, I like this idea for sure. I think that it could maybe be refined a little bit. And obviously, like, I kind of messed up a little bit with some of these plays and everything. But the idea is there for sure. And I think that it could be a valuable option if you're just, like, facing nothing but melees. So, kind of cool, honestly. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to Snarky for the suggestion on using Freya and everything. That is pretty much it. So we're kind of be messing around with a whole bunch of different stuff this week. I really want to touch on some of the commandments and everything. I'm actually recording this on Sunday before reset, but I figured these would be easy sort of videos to mess around with, even if I'm not facing like the most real players. We're kind of just testing, experimenting anyway. But yeah. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. If you have any other team suggestions or ideas or anything, let me know, because I'm definitely down to try some stuff out. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow.